I'm going to do now is start up the press. I'm going to use the upper and lower ram in conjunction with the part height and show you how it works and turns the red light on that tells you you've hit the part height. Part height can be used to actually press the height, and when you're using that, it doubles as a function to keep the punches away from each other in case something happens and we lose powder. If you're running in a press to height or press to pressure mode, it keeps the punches from contacting each other at any time when you don't want. So I'll be actuating the upper and lower rams with and without fill, with and without fill height, so you can see it as it comes together and turns the light on, or when it actually runs a cycle. Show was when the upper ram comes down and hits the limit, it'll turn the red light on, and when it goes back up and settles into home, it'll turn the red light off. In this case, the die is still up, so the red light is not on, or red light is still on because it has not completed the cycle. It'll come down with the die, it'll complete the cycle, and then we can start again. I will put this in a semi-automatic mode and let it run through its steps, because it looks like it's set up to where it'll run by itself. Semi-automatic cycle initiated by the two green buttons in the semi position. When it's in the semi position, you will have to hit the emergency reset off. That stays on all the time in manual, which is where we were before. When you go into semi or auto, you have to shut that off. You'll see that in the next cycle. Semi-automatic, each cycle you have to run the green button. So if you're doing a hand fill operation, it's fine to leave it in semi-automatic because you don't have the feeder box coming in behind you each time to fill. You have to use semi-automatic. In this case, I will show you automatic, how it will continue to cycle through and through. see in the video, this is a lower punch fixed press. To enable two-sided pressing, you normally have the upper and bottom punch moving together and the die sits stationary, so you get pressing from each side, keeping your minimum density in the middle or where it needs to be for shrinkage during firing. This machine has a fixed bottom punch, so you have to fool the die into thinking that the punch is moving, so it has what's called die force float. And in the switches here, you're almost always going to run in die force float. I have to find out where the selector is.